possibilities of a trade for a wide receiver definitely changed this weekend with the games that went on inside of the NFL, and the Pittsburgh Steelers find themselves in a nice spot here on a Monday. Welcome back to Mike Drop Sports. I'm your host, Jason. As always, we're diving in here on a Monday. Thank you for allowing me a weekend of no recording or anything like that. I had a weekend full of football. Our boys ended up losing in the championship game this weekend yesterday, but they played one hell of a game. The final score wasn't indicative of how that game went, but hey, it is what it is. We played really, really well in our playoff game. So super proud of our boys in the Cheat Lake Chargers. So thank you, boys, for a great season. But anyway, let's dive in here on a Monday and talk a little bit about this Pittsburgh Steelers stuff going on. This market changed, guys, and there will be a move made this week. I can almost guarantee it. Now, if it's going to be a move of significance, I don't think anybody knows. It could be just a simple guy like a Mike Williams, somebody like that. It could be a Darius Slayton. I'm not sure who this could be, but the market changed and changed in a big way. You had the Seattle Seahawks yesterday fall to the Rams. That was big. You had the Denver Broncos fall to the Baltimore Ravens. That's big in more than just one way. The Baltimore Ravens stay on their winning ways, and the Denver Broncos lose, which knocks them down a notch, which maybe makes a guy like Courtland Sutton available. Now, there's so many things going on. What about a Jackson Smith and Jigba? What about a DK Metcalf? None of these possibilities are out of the realm of happening. They could all happen. Something like this could happen. Now, you could just scratch the Cooper Kupp thing off the list. That's not going to happen. The Rams are winning. The Rams are in position to be able to win that weak NFC division that they play in. So this all has changed now. Things have changed. This market has changed. And this Pittsburgh Steelers team, believe it or not, probably has evolved here over this bye week. And I know they haven't been practicing or anything like that. That's been a break. But it's evolved in what? You're getting players back healthy. You're getting players back from suspension. You're becoming a different team without even doing anything here over that bye week. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, again, find themselves in a golden opportunity, in my opinion. You are 6-2. You are leading the AFC North. Now is the time to strike. Now is the time to go out there and figure this out. If you were going to make a run with a veteran quarterback like Russell Wilson, this is it. This is the time. If you are Omar Khan, this is the moment that you have to seize. You can't allow this moment to pass you by. And I don't care if it even is a wide receiver. This week, you have to get somebody here in the next day or two. Well, day and a half here. You have to get somebody of significance that's going to make a difference, either depth-wise or in the starting role. You have to make that move if you are Omar Khan, and if you don't, I think it might be a big mistake. Now, would it crush the Steelers for the season here in 2024 and make them irrelevant all of a sudden because they don't make a move? The answer is no. The answer is no. I think the Steelers can still win and win in a big way with what they have on this roster. I think that they have a special roster. They are solid, in my opinion, on all three phases of the game right now, especially headed into the bye week. They were clicking on all cylinders. Now, that's not to say they don't come out here and fall flat on their face. Some teams do that after the bye week. But particularly, Mike Tomlin's teams do not, so we'll see how that all rolls. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, in my opinion, need to make a move, guys, of significance. This is a chance, an opportunity that you must seize. You have a lot of available cap space for the 2025 season. You can make some cap space here easily in 2024. You have some available cap space right now, and the answer to the question is make a damn move. Yes, make a damn move if you are Omar Khan. Give Russell Wilson a deadly weapon. Give him another opportunity to win a Super Bowl. But this time, the only difference being winning it inside of a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. Why not go out there and offer Seattle something to gain one of their targets? They have several. Maybe they'll part with one of them. And if you get one, that instantly upgrades this wide receiver room for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Guys that have played in big moments with an excellent quarterback, in my opinion, Geno Smith, who know how to get open, who know how to play in big moments. Geno Smith, 16 or 17 game-winning or game-tying drives that he's been involved with. So these wide receivers know how to play in those big late-game moments, and that's what you're looking for if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not only are you looking for a player that is a superstar, but you would like to get a player that has been involved in the special moments, been involved in those late-game theatrics that can handle the situation, that the stage isn't going to be too big for them. I think that is a variable that has to come into play. And again, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been solid on all three phases here of the last few weeks. That is something that's very encouraging. And if you're Omar Khan, I think that it was actually excellent to kind of wait until today, after you saw the slate of games being played, after you saw who lost, who's winners, who's losers, who's going to be buyers and sellers. Now the picture is pretty damn clear. And if you were Omar Khan, the chances now, and you have to take advantage of it, because this is going to define the early parts of your tenure with the Pittsburgh Steelers as general manager. This is going to define you, this moment, even though you've had two solid drafts to start your career in the NFL as a general manager. You've had two very good ones, in my opinion. Now, we'll see how those all play out here over the next few years. But at least right now, it looks like they've been very good. But now you have to take that next step. You have to take that next step toward chasing a Lombardi trophy. And that is going out there and finding a target of significance, a player that adds significant quality depth to a position of need across maybe the offensive line, across maybe the defensive front, wherever. It just has to be a position of need, a position that you would like to get better at, a position that could be a difference maker here in the back half of the season. You have teams that, aren't going to be easy outs scattered throughout this back half of the season. It's going to be something of a tough go for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you got to be prepared for that. And I don't see the reason why you wouldn't load up and try to really, keep pace with those guys in Baltimore, keep pace with the Chiefs, keep pace with the Buffalo Bills, all of those teams that have spent money, that have went out there and got guys. Why not continue to try to keep pace with them, those teams, and make yourself competitive inside of the AFC playoffs? I understand the Steeler way. I understand the Steelers stick to a formula that has worked. They've won 6 Lombardi trophies. But sometimes you step outside of that box. Sometimes you change a little bit. Sometimes you evolve a little bit. And this is the opportunity in which the Steelers should seize. It's not going to be any type of move that would crush you going forward. You have the available resources right now. You have the chance with a veteran quarterback in Russell Wilson. You have a defense that has to win now, my friends. It has to win now. You have players on that defense that play significant roles that aren't going to have, 10 years left to try to figure this thing out. The time is now for the Pittsburgh Steelers as we embark here on this next week of the Pittsburgh Steelers season. The time is now. And you cannot wait. You cannot wait if you are Omar Khan. Let's see what they do, guys. But I'm going to tell you, I think a move is done by the end of the day today. I really, truly do. I want you to stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled here to Mike Drop Sports. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and turning that notification bell on, because we will get it out the minute that it happens, either in short form video or in a long form content video. But we will be back again also tonight live to discuss what the Pittsburgh Steelers have done here in the waning hours of the NFL trade market and the trade deadline rapidly approaching here. And what does Omar Khan do? What does this Pittsburgh Steelers team look like after the trade deadline? And are they going to arm up to go after the Pittsburgh, or go after this AFC North division in this AFC conference as a whole, and really try to put a chokehold on the rest of the conference? All right, guys, this is Jason, man, and this is Mike Drop Sports. So until tonight, peace, my friends.